Hey everybody. Hi, Liz here. Hope you're doing well. Gosh. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Friday before Christmas. I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, but hey, I know it's probably a crazy, crazy time. But I wanted to just share with you something. It's about feeling stretched, right? Feeling stretched, and I'm sure we're all feeling stretched right now. I'm sure as hell feeling stretched. You know, I'm just getting over a cold. In fact, I think the cold is starting to exit my system right now. And I'm pretty happy about that. And I've also just been sort of going through some stuff, and I don't know what it is about this time of year. It's a very sensitive time of the year, I think. It really is, right? So much stuff can come up around the holidays. You know, people who aren't here anymore. And sometimes there's people in our lives that we want to see, but they're either too far away and we just can't get to them, which I go through every year. But, you know, it's just things come up. Life still kind of happens, even during these, you know, sort of cheery or supposed cheery times. I mean, I don't even know how to put it, but, you know, I think for me too is just being the way I am as a person, and I forget sometimes that I am this way. I'm a very sensitive person, and I'm not just sensitive in general. It's just I'm sensitive to other people, and I think sometimes I take that on, and I don't know if you can relate to that, but I do. I sometimes just take on other people's stuff when I don't really mean to do it. I don't mean to do it. I try to do things to sort of guard myself to not do that. And I am pretty good about it. But sometimes I just let people's stuff leak in, and then I'm like, all right, drained, sick, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if you can relate to that. Yeah, I think for me, you know, just some old stuff's been coming up for me, some just old ways of, you know, just old beliefs about how things are and how I am, and I think, you know, it got me pretty depressed for the last few days, and I feel like I'm sort of coming out of it, and of course it resulted in me getting sick. Of course, there's all sorts of stuff going around, and I believe in microbes, I do. Especially with a child in daycare. But I also believe that it can be on another level. It doesn't have to be on this physical level. It could be on an energetic level, and an emotional level. You know, we can just mentally be so stressed out that we just become sick with something, you know, anything really. So this is a time of year for reflection and of how everything sort of panned out for ourselves this year. And I'm not talking of anything specific. You know I talk a lot of fitness and health and nutrition stuff in this group, but I also want this group to be open to other stuff too. And I know a lot of you have posted stuff, you know, that hasn't been health or fitness related, or just at least fitness related, but health-wise on all scales. So I just wanted to just share with you just a few ways that I just sort of created for myself, and have been just reading, you know, different articles. It's funny, these articles that I've been sharing in the group, they've been like so right on every time they come up in my inbox, in my messages, you know, on my phone. I'm like, oh my God, like something is speaking to me here. Something is sort of guiding me in the cosmos, okay? It is. So, if you don't believe in that stuff, hey, I do. I get a little out there sometimes. But really, it's, you know, a lot of it is about I'm just going to go into these. I just wrote a blog about it. Number one, acknowledge the feelings you are having. Just acknowledge the feelings that you are having. I internalize all my shitty feelings. I do. I internalize them a lot. Sometimes I'm really good about, just stating, okay, this is how I feel. This is what's going on with me right now. But sometimes I just don't know. And that could be like hormones. That could be anything like that, right? I mean, you can relate to having hormones, right, ladies out there? They make you feel crazy, and you don't even know why you feel crazy half the time. So it just happens, right? So just acknowledge them and just try to believe that you're not alone. Take some deep breaths, and of course, if that doesn't work, ask for support, reach out to somebody. That's what I've been doing. I've been sort of texting people, sort of left and right, and just not sugarcoating anything. I'm just like, yeah, I'm feeling this way, and it sucks, and that's it. Once I say it sometimes, this is how I feel, things get better. Sometimes just saying it out loud to somebody, it just feels better. It goes away. Second thing you can do is do something nice and nourishing for yourself. And this could be, just telling your spouse or your partner, or anybody in the family, somebody who can help you. Hey, can you watch the kids for a couple hours so I can get the hell out of here to go to a nail salon or get a massage or go to the gym or take a yoga class or, gosh, what else did I write? Just grab coffee with a friend. Just something so simple like that can just refuel your tank, because that's how I felt last week, guys. I felt like my tank was just empty. Like the end of last week, I felt like my tank was empty, and then I never got it like sort of refueled. You know what I mean? I never filled it back up. And this is a way to fill up your tank again. Even if it's just halfway, go take a break from yourself, from all the craziness. And then number 3 is refocus on what is going well. Oh my God, right? Even when it's chaotic. And I know it's hard to get to this place. It is, and it was really hard for me. I could not. Everything was just bad. I was just focusing on the negative. I just kept saying, I suck at parenting. I'm a sucky mom. I'm no good. I don't deserve anything right now. My husband hates me. My daughter hates me. Like, this is all the shit that was going through my head. And it makes you just feel even more horrible. So sometimes you got to hang out in 1 and 2 that I just said. Maybe you just have to keep acknowledging those feelings and really just processing and going through them, and then take care of yourself. Nourish yourself with some sort of self-care activity. But when you can refocus on what is going well, I finally was like, oh my gosh, my daughter is healthy. My job is going well. I love my job. My husband, he helps out a lot. He really does. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. My house is still standing. Like shit like that. Like I was like, I finally could get there, and this was sort of like this morning when I got here. Past couple days have been like just total darkness, but like little by little I was like, you know what? This is going great. I'm alive. I'm breathing. And I know it's hard to get to that point. It really is. And sometimes you can't force it either. You really can't force it. So, I'm just going to sort of repeat what I had shared the other day about like normal, like making something normal for yourself. Like, what is your version of normal? Like it's not that, holiday movie on Hallmark. Fortunately, things just don't play out that way. Seeing other people's lives on social media, which I kept doing, I kept like looking at other people's posts, and I was comparing myself to them and saying, oh my God, I'm not doing any of that. I must be really horrible. Like I'm not making Christmas cookies with my kid. And gosh, what else did I put? I'm not I don't have that elf on the shelf thing. I haven't gotten I haven't gotten all my shopping done. I'm not creating cool, fun gifts for my kids' school teachers, and I'm not seeing, oh, look how beautiful I've decorated my house, and look at all these lights. Ooh, like, I wasn't doing that. Even though we have decorated, I was just going, oh my God, like, that's so much better than mine. I was doing that. Yeah, I was doing that. And that was just, it felt so horrible. Like, and I could hear my inner voice going, Liz, why the hell are you doing that to yourself? Like, honestly, like, why are you doing that to yourself? And that's basically, how that all played out. But, so I just wanted to share all that with you. And, I hope everybody's doing well. And I hope everybody's healthy. And I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. And you're having a wonderful holiday right now. And whatever you celebrate. Excuse me. And I will catch up with you later. Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I hope this helped. And I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.